Today, I am taking you on a trek that feels truly raw and untouched. This is not a typical fort trek with well marked paths and crowds. Here, you explore fort ruins hidden inside the forest. Along the way, you will find dense greenery, ancient gateways, caves, prehistoric sites, and even a small temple deep inside the woods. This is Mallapadi Fort, a place that is hardly visited by tourists. Located near Krishnagiri in Tamilnadu, Mallapadi Fort remains largely forgotten and slowly reclaimed by nature. As usual, we started from Bengaluru and drove to the base of the hill, where we parked our car. I have marked the starting point of the trek in the description box. After asking a few locals for directions, we began our walk. We crossed an open field, entered the forest through a compound, and soon found ourselves surrounded by nature. Very soon, we reached the steps. The first phase of the trek follows these steps leading to the Hanuman temple. Although they make navigation easy, the steep climb is quite demanding and quickly tires our legs. The climb was steep and we gained altitude rapidly. As we climbed higher, the surrounding landscape slowly opened up, giving us beautiful views of the plains below. We did not spot any large animals during the trek, but the forest was full of smaller creatures. Thanks to the recent rains, insects were everywhere, making the forest feel full of life. The steps eventually ended and we continued on a rocky trail. Arrow marks painted on the rocks helped us stay on the correct route. There was nobody else on the trail, making the entire walk feel peaceful and serene. Soon, we came across a few caves. These may be served as shelters during prehistoric times, as this region is known for its ancient human settlements and rock art. After a while, we reached a small clearing inside the forest. Here stands a simple shed housing a Hanuman statue. It is such a peaceful place. Surrounded by trees, with only the sounds of birds and the breeze, it feels like a hidden sanctuary in the middle of the forest. We sat here for a while, enjoying the calm atmosphere before continuing our trek. A short detour from here leads to a few caves and a viewpoint. We decided to visit them on our way back. The trail became even more interesting after the Hanuman temple. The arrow marks are gone and a narrow trail disappeared into the forest. Thankfully, the path was still easy enough to follow and we continued deeper into the woods. Some of the bushes along the trail are thorny, so it is better to wear full sleeves and full length pants. Otherwise, you are likely to end up with a few scratches. A little later, we reached a view of rocky outcrop with some beautiful background. It is also a good indication that you are on the right path. An even better landmark is this huge rock face. Once you reach it, you can be confident that you are following the correct route. Just a few steps beyond the rock stands the first gateway of the fort. We had accidentally walked past it, but retraced our steps to take a closer look.
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು.
Oh, we bypassed it.
Yeah. It's not the way.
From here, we followed the rocky trail further. Along the way, we noticed some scattered stone structures that have long since collapsed. These ruins clearly show that this hilltop once had several man-made structures. We were now almost at the top. Parts of the old fort wall began to appear through the vegetation. There is a nice place to sit down, relax, and enjoy the panoramic views. A short climb over the ruins brought us to the summit. It took us about an hour from the base to reach the top. Unlike many other hill forts, you do not really get the feeling of standing on a summit because the entire area is covered with thick bushes. We had to make our way through the vegetation to explore the fort. Almost everything here lies in ruins. Nature has slowly reclaimed the entire hill, making it feel more like an archaeological site hidden inside a forest than a fort. Here we found a small Ganesha statue, probably the remains of a temple that once stood here. Unfortunately, very little recorded history is available about this fort today. We climbed onto a nearby rock to rest for a while and enjoy the peaceful surroundings. Sitting there with complete silence was one of the best moments of the trek. While exploring further, we unexpectedly came across another gateway of the fort. We had almost missed it. Beyond the gateway was a steep drop. There may have been once a path leading down, but it looked too risky for us to attempt. Another interesting feature is this old well. Just look at the way it was constructed to store water. It is amazing to see the engineering skills of the people who built this fort centuries ago. After spending a long time exploring the summit, it was finally time to head back. As planned, we took the detour to visit the caves and the rocky viewpoint. It turned out to be a wonderful place to relax. Even though the afternoon sun was quite harsh, the rocks remained surprisingly cool, making it a perfect place to sit for a while before completing our trek. If you enjoy exploring forgotten places, walking through forests, and discovering hidden history, Mallapadi Fort is definitely worth a visit. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more offbeat treks and travel experiences.